A 125-year-old man, riding on wind spirits, landed before his 86-year-old daughter. The man had aged a bit in decades. All this was because of that troublesome book he had written 80 years ago. Scientist Arthur had once accidentally discovered that creatures called spirits were hidden in the world. He quickly became friends with the spirits, recording all their characteristics and habits in a book titled The Tome of Spirits. But this book was targeted by evil spirits. The fiercest ogre wanted to seize it, to control all the spirits, and then conquer the human world. Arthur sensed the danger in advance. He set up protective magic mushrooms around his villa, locked the book in a chest, and entrusted it to a cranky little sprite for safekeeping. But the danger came too fast. That day, to save his daughter who had accidentally strayed beyond the protective boundary, Arthur risked venturing out to fight a toad goblin. Though he saved his daughter, he himself was swept into the sky by a group of wind spirits and vanished, along with the book. 80 years later, a boy named Sean discovered this dusty book in the attic. Word suddenly appeared out of thin air on the desk, warning him to run. The flashlight also started spinning wildly on its own. Terrified, Sean grabbed the book and ran back to his bedroom. A note stuck to the book's cover said, "Absolutely do not open," but Sean was too curious and peeled it off anyway. An invisible force radiated outwards from the villa. Everything about this book felt wrong. Sean quickly hid inside a chest and kept reading, astonished to find the author was his grandmother's father. It recorded all sorts of fantastical events about spirits. The next day, as Sean prepared to tell his family, the invisible force appeared again. Sean was now thoroughly frightened. He ran back to the attic and, following the book's instructions, spread honey on a biscuit and waited. Before long, a little sprite really was lured out, but upon seeing Sean, it immediately tried to flee. Sean quickly offered more biscuits to coax it. When the sprite heard he had opened the book, he flew into a rage, his body growing larger. Knowing he was in the wrong, Sean, terrified, threw more biscuits to calm it down. The sprite warned Sean that the dark spirits in the forest surely knew the book had reappeared. They would definitely make their move. A ring of mushrooms protected the house. It was safe as long as he stayed inside. But soon, Sean discovered his twin brother, Simon, had stuck outside the mushroom ring. An unseen force grabbed Simon, yet Sean could see nothing. The angry sprite threw Sean a stone. Looking through the stone, Sean finally saw it was a group of toad goblins. They were capturing Simon, surely for that book. Frantic, Sean ignored the sprite's attempts to stop him, grabbed the book, and ran out to save his brother. Before he could even locate his brother's trail, that group of toad goblins had already begun setting up a cauldron and lighting a fire.